Princess of Wales is known for her style and her elegance, but also for sporting a less than glamorous accessory. She is often pictured with plasters on her hands and thumbs, something which has stumped those who are fans of the royal family. Catherine made another public appearance at the Tusk Conservation Awards in London. Princess of Wales turned up with her husband, Prince William, in tow, wearing a turquoise Jenny Packham dress and a bloody great plaster on her hand. The plaster in question was located on the princess's middle finger on her right hand, and while she made a valiant attempt at hiding it. Sightings of the unusual quirk have dated back years, but she has never put forward an explanation. Speaking of plasters, a skin-colored plaster, this is not the first time the Princess of Wales has gone out. On June 2022, the Princess of Wales caused a fierce debate amongst royal fans, after the Jubilee celebrations, as she was again spotted with plasters on her hands. Kate was shot with a new plaster on her right thumb when she attended the Jubilee in the castle, Cardiff, with Prince William, the Prince of Wales and two of their children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. However, she was her usual happy and bubbly self and happy to shake hands with fans. She was wearing a long red coat, and seemed to be in good health, after the euphoria of the Platinum Jubilee weekend. On 2020, Kate stepped out for her first engagement with Prince William in Bradford, and was seen wearing a plaster on her thumb. The royal seems to be constantly nicking her hands, and is often seen with a telltale sticker on her elegant fingers. In 2019, the mum of three was pictured with a plaster on her right thumb, when she appeared in camel-colored culottes and a cream shirt at Chelsea Flower Show. She was showing off her rustic back-to-nature garden, which features a campfire, swing seat and tree house, which she later presented to the Queen in a £2,500 Erdem dress. On November 2018, the princess was seen wearing a plaster on the side of her hand as she arrived at the Royal Albert Hall for the annual Royal Festival of Remembrance. In 2017, Kate was then spotted with one of the items on her left hand, just a day after meeting the feline star of a street cat named Bob. In 2016, the princess wore the tape on her left thumb as she guided her daughter away from a church service in Berkshire. November 2016, on a visit to the Nelson Trust Women's Centre, also donning a great big plaster across the body of her left hand. Kate is a passionate campaigner for teen mental health, and was in Luton learning about support for young people. The plaster on her thumb was clear to see when she gave the paps a royal wave. On January 2015, using a plaster to cover up an injury on that same middle finger of her right hand. In February 2014, Catherine had yet another thumb cut, when she chatted with Dame Helen Mirren and Sir David Attenborough at a Buckingham Palace event. What's clear is that Catherine often suffers cuts, scratches, or ailments worthy of a plaster to cover them up from public sight. There are, of course, many reasons why the Princess of Wales might be constantly covered in scratches. Let's just assume, in that case, that being a busy working mum, Kate accidentally runs up minor injuries on a regular basis, just like anyone else. So it's sort of refreshing to learn that even members of the royal family occasionally go through the same thing from time to time. The pink-colored plasters are frequently on show, leaving everyone guessing as she waves to the public and holds hands with her family. Speculation has mounted as to why Kate often has a plaster, but is well known that she is a keen cook, and also grows her own vegetables. She's also the mum of 3 young children, and as every parent knows, it's not just the children who get injured in the rough and tumble. Whether it's getting a small nick while cooking, or an unexpected cut doing DIY, most of us have experienced an everyday situation, which has left us reaching for the at-home medical box.